You have probably heard the reassuring version of this story. America is finally building its way out of China's grip on rare earths. And if that phrase means nothing to you, here is all you need. Rare earths are a small group of metals, and the magnets made from them are what make motors spin. They are inside your phone, your electric car, your refrigerator, your power tools, and every advanced weapon the country builds. For years, China controlled almost all of them. Two American companies, backed by billions in federal dollars, were supposed to be the fix. I have to complicate that story for you because 3 weeks ago China answered, and what it did was quieter and smarter than a shortage. On June 22nd, China blacklisted 56 American companies in a single day. Almost no one covered it. I looked. And China did not go after the metal in general. It went after those exact two escape hatches, the two companies Washington had funded to break China's grip, and it put them on an export control list, along with 8 defense firms. Then it did the part that actually matters. It banned not just Chinese sellers, but anyone anywhere in the world from passing China's materials or equipment to those companies. So the plan to escape China is now a direct target of the country it was trying to escape, and the door out was bolted from the far side. Now, in fairness, this is not an overnight shutdown, and I will not pretend it is. Neither company reported its operations stopping. The direct hit to China's own exports is small, and a partial truce is still technically running. But the pressure is structural, and it lives in one word: processing. And this is not a threat, it is a rerun. Back in 2025, China did a lighter version of this, requiring licenses on a handful of these elements. Chinese magnet exports collapsed about 75% in 2 months. Ford halted production of one of its vehicles. Auto plants on 3 continents scrambled. We have already seen this exact weapon fired. Here is why the door will not simply open somewhere else. China mines somewhere around 60 to 70% of the world's rare earths, which sounds bad but is not the real choke point.
Hey everyone, real quick, sorry to step in, but if you want to learn about how to make money when other people are running around screaming and losing money, and you're going to do it in crypto, I've got 2 courses. It's a bundle of courses. One's a Bitcoin XRP 101, teaches all the basics. And even if you've been in crypto for a year or 2, trust me, you're going to want to check this out. And the second one is the crypto security course. Learn how developers, how banks, and how fund managers secure their accounts so that they don't get stolen from, or they aren't part of scams like everybody else. Links down below. It's going to save you a lot of time and money. Now let's get back to this video.
The choke point is processing, turning the raw rock into usable material. And there, China controls close to 90%. It makes over 80% of the specific magnets that go inside electric motors. And because China banned routing its materials through third countries, there is no clean back door, no quietly buying the same stuff through Germany or Japan. Because those suppliers depend on Chinese processing too. This month, China went further and made it real. It opened a public hotline for people to report anyone breaking these export rules, and 2 foreign nationals have already been detained over alleged violations. This is being enforced, not just announced, and America's answer is not ready. The country has exactly 1 operating rare earth mine run by one of those 2 blacklisted companies, and its magnet factory does not produce at commercial scale until 2028. That stock is down near $50 a share, off from about $100. The fix is real, but it is years away, and the door out just got locked in the meantime. So here is what to do with that. First, if you are planning a big ticket purchase that leans on these magnets, an electric vehicle, major appliances, high-end electronics, the smart window is before this pressure compounds, not after. Second, stop watching the dramatic headlines and start watching the enforcement, the detentions, and the license denials. Because that is the real signal that this is tightening, and it moves long before any product on a shelf does. Third, watch the price of the heavy rare earth metals themselves, the ones called dysprosium and terbium. They climb months before the sticker on the finished product ever moves, so they are your early warning. Because this is the part to hold on to. The way out was real, America was actually building it. China just bolted it from the other side 3 weeks ago, and almost nobody noticed. This is Economic Ninja, and I'm out.